Hello peeps, Twisted Foot here, bringing you another Creativerse video. In this video I'm just going to do a quick video on how I mine for iron and how I get iron. Now there's a couple different ways that you can do it. You can actually go down and mine for it with using your mining cell and look around and dig around for it and find it. That way is a lot slower, takes a lot longer. You can also mine it through having a lava layer spawn pad and mining hotfoots and iron chests that spawn in them, but that way is very slow too. So what I like to do is just take some good old TNT and go down into a cave and start blasting out some areas until you find the mine nodes. So let's go ahead and go find a cave. I'm just gonna grab a random cave. I haven't looked at any of these caves. I know we have a couple caves around in our claim area here, so I'm just gonna hop down here and see if maybe this would be a good spot to start. Now I have read that, well, this cave isn't a very good cave. I have read that if you can find a cave with mineral water in it, that those are some of the best caves to start out in. But pretty much any cave that you can get down to the Stalagtite Lair will work good for finding iron. So this one looks like it goes deeper, so we're gonna check out this one. And we're still not low enough. We're still only getting down to the fossil layer in this cave too. I guess maybe I should have did a little bit of pre-work and searched for a cave and found a good cave. There's got to be a good cave around here somewhere. There's caves everywhere in this game. What do we got down in this one? Ouch. Nothing again. Well, there's some obsidian down here. I have plenty of obsidian though. I have used up almost most of my iron, so I really do need to go get iron. I also want to show some of the differences between the different extractors that you can make and use for mining. So we'll check that out once we find a decent cave. Is anything down in this one? Some more obsidian. There's a keepa. What do we get from the keepa? 3 arcstone. Some coal and gunpowder. There's a lot of obsidian down in this cave too. Well, there's a lot of obsidian down in this one. Lost how to get out of here. Now for those of you who haven't upgraded to Pro is a very worthwhile upgrade. And to get that glider, get the bigger bag space, you get more stamina. And with the with using the glider, normally on a normal world with the normal gravity, you can jump 2 blocks high, and with the glider, if you jump and hit G, you're able to jump over 5 blocks high to get out of spaces. And plus, if you fall, you just hit your glider button and it prevents you from taking fall damage. So let's take care of this night pigsy before he burns up himself. Okay, I don't have any deep caves around. Uh-oh. My sword was broken, but I knew it was going to break pretty soon, so I had one with me. Well, we're just going to pick a spot here, and what I'm going to do is just kind of start blasting my way down lower. So you place the TNT down, you hit F to activate it, and you'll want to back up, otherwise you will get hurt. So then we can drop down, and now we're starting to get to the Stalagtite Lair because there's some of the stalactite there. So we'll blast another hole down. And now we're down into the Stalagtite Lair. And I'll probably want to go down just a little bit farther. So we'll place another one. Okay. Now from here, there's a couple different ways that you can clear these out. Like I said, you can mine it with your mining cell, just 1 block at a time. And I have a Lumite cell, so it mines pretty quickly, but this is still fairly time consuming, and you can keep doing this and looking around until you find some iron nodes. But if you did it this way, it would take you a long time to find hardly any iron. I'm trying to just go and show you that how long it actually takes to find even just a single iron node using your mining cell. And like I said, I'm using the Lumite cell, so it's mining a lot faster than somebody using an obsidian cell or even the diamond cell. And it's kind of just a wild goose chase basically to try to find any iron. Oh, there's one. So it took me a little bit to actually find some, but I actually found some using just the mining cell. So that's one way of mining for them. The way that I prefer to do it is through the use of strong TNT. And the reason I use strong TNT is because it's significantly cheaper to craft than like an excavator. Now with the excavator, you do get to keep some of the materials that you would mine out of there. So if you're looking for wanting to use stalactite or any of the other materials that you find, siltstone, salt rock, mud, you can find mud down in the Stalagtite Lair. So if you're looking to utilize or use any of that type of material, then you're going to want to use the excavators, the advanced excavator. And this will clear large areas of the stalactite layer, and it clears a 7 by 7 by 7 layer or box. And the strong TNT clears roughly about the same, but it's not a complete square. The difference is with the TNT you don't get any of the material back. With the excavators you get some of the material back, not all of it but some of it. Using a mining cell, obviously you get all of the material, but it's definitely a lot longer. But the crafting cost between the strong TNT and excavator is quite significant, because with the strong TNT you just need gunpowder, glob of goo, which is fairly easy to get, and stalactite, which is really easy to get too. Compared to get the excavator, to get the advanced excavator you need the gunpowder, but you need diamond. But diamond isn't too bad to get, because you can set up the diamond generator and get diamonds, infinite diamonds that way. So diamonds aren't expensive, but you do need iron rods to be able to make advanced excavators, and that's what we're trying to get, is iron. So you're using iron to get iron. So what I like to do then in here is I'd make a little cavity roughly about 3 blocks deep, and I'll put my TNT in. I'll activate it, let it blow up, look and see if we found any. If we haven't found any, unfortunately this time I got some coal right in the way of where I'd want to go, so this time I'll go this way instead, since the coal is in the way. And then again, I'll just dig a couple blocks over, put the TNT down, activate it, and just let it do its work. And generally I just keep doing this, and you can still tell that this is not quick in any means, but it's definitely quicker than trying to mine it out one by one with the mining cell. And if I don't find anything, I do switch direction. So I'll switch directions, and there's one there. And then I'll dig around them with my mining cell to make sure that to see if there's any more around it. And I just keep doing this basically over and over. What I like to do then is, like, it blows basically a circle area. So I will hop up, I will remove this block out of the middle, so it leaves like one little block, or blows out one block in the middle. I'll dig out the block right below it, and then I'll dig over 3 spots. Oh, we found another cave. There's some mineral water. Well, let's do it this way. So I dig out that one block, and then I dig over 3 blocks and place the TNT, activate it, and I just keep doing that. And this time I found at least 4 nodes. Okay, this is one thing that I was looking for, was at least 3 nodes in one spot, because I want to show you people the differences with the different extractors that you can use to get your iron out once you find the nodes. And obviously this applies to all of the different ores that you can find in game. Each ore is a little bit different, so the quantities aren't exactly the same. So if you throw an extractor on obsidian versus iron, it'll give you a little bit more on the obsidian than it does on the iron. You get more the lower tier of ore that you get, and then each different level of extractor gets you more for whatever tier of ore that you're mining out. So there's the extractor, there's the advanced extractor, and then the super extractor. And to craft the extractors, the regular extractor just takes stone slab and wood slab. They're really inexpensive to craft, but you don't get a lot in return for them. So I'll put an extractor on this one. And also, the lower quality or the lower tier of extractor that you use, the longer it takes to get the material out. So you see this one taking 5 minutes to get, so it's 1 minute per node on the iron. So I'll get 5 iron ore out of this one node using an extractor. To make the advanced extractor, take stone slab and obsidian slab to make. And this one you can get a lot through drops and through chests. As you see, I had 48 of them, and I'm pretty sure all of those came through chest drops and loot drops. So on that one takes under 3 minutes, and I'm going to get 10 ore from it. And then the next level of extractor is the super extractor. And to get the super extractor, the recipe drops off of mobs, and it's fairly common. You need iron slab and obsidian slab, and again, this one you're utilizing iron, and you're looking for iron. But if you can afford the super extractors, they're the way to go, because you get a lot more with those, and they're very quick. So that one, you see, I get 18 out of that in less than 2 minutes. So now I haven't showed what the excavators do yet. So let's show an excavator here. Now it clears out a 7x7x7 area, and it lights up the area that it's going to take out, and you can rotate them just like a regular block. So now that I rotated that one, I can't see the outline of it because it's aimed that way away from me. And then you activate it just like everything else. You activate it with F, and that one clears out, like I said, a 7x7 square, 7x7x7 square. And you do get to keep some of the materials that you would normally mine out of there if you would mine it with your mining cell. So then in the next section, if you dig over, if you count over 3, so this is the middle row, and you count up 3, this would be the middle row. Dig that one block out, place your excavator down, activate it, and then it'll dig over the next section. So this way is fairly quick too, very quick. And we'll rotate it that way. I mean, it is nice that you get some of the materials back, but they're expensive to craft, so. And you get some of everything back, so you get some of the mud, some of the siltstone, some of the stalactite. You should get some of the mushrooms back, if there's mushrooms in there. Yep, so we got some of the glowing mushrooms, some of the mud. So that's definitely a way for people to do it. But they are expensive to craft. Now see the other two, the two higher tier excavators are already done getting the ore out, and the lower tier one is still working at it. It's still got just under a minute left to go to get the 5 out. So that one had 5. This one gets you double that, so it's 10, and this one gets you almost double of the other one, up to 18, and then they're significantly faster. Let's blast out a little bit more and see if we can find a little bit more. There's another one right there. So doing this method, if you can use the super extractors, you get a lot of iron in a hurry. It doesn't take long at all. Now, if you try to do this on your own claim, you have to make sure that you enable TNT on your claim. And to do that, you just open your map, go to your claim, click on your claim, and then click on the settings, go to advanced options, and then there's a little checkbox to enable TNT for your claim. And then you exit out, and then that'll enable you to be able to do that under your claims, or in your claim if you wanna, if you're out mining in your claim area. I'm not in anybody's claim, so it's default to the world settings, which enables you to detonate TNT if your world is set up to detonate TNT anywhere. Don't think I got that one. There we go. Now I'm not having much luck, so I wonder if I'm not deep enough. So let's blow down just a little bit. And change directions. And there's another one up there. I'll just use up the last of this TNT that I got. See if we can't find any more. So iron is, it's not terrible to find using this method, but it still isn't. You still have to work for it. I hear a keeper. He sounds really close too. Hey, there he goes. Look at him hop up and down in the water. Fly, keep a fly. Let's try back this way. I didn't bring no materials to make any more strong TNT, so this is going to be the last spot that I blast out. You can farm, like if you make a lava layer spawn, you can farm worms. And one easy way to fight worms is if you just place a block between you and the worm, they can't hit you. But their drops, their iron drops are pretty low, so let's go find, I'm gonna go grab the ones that I've gotten so far. Throw some down on those. Now they emit a nice red glow, so it's fairly easy to find them, but I like to put torches out where I lay them down at, just to help me remember where they're at. You can see torches from a ways away. Pretty easy to get mixed around in here, so there's 18, 36, 54. Another 18, 36. And then we get 18 using the super extractor. Get 10 using the advanced extractor, and 5 using the regular extractor. So I haven't mined every single node that we've found, but with the use of the super extractors, I've been able to get, just in this short half-hour video, I've been able to get, well, let's collect these now that they're done. We'll get a better count. Like I said, this is without mining everything. I was able to get 177 iron ores in less than a half hour. So you do this for a half hour at a time, and you can end up with quite a bit of iron. So well, I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully it was informational and helped a lot of you. I know at first I kind of struggled with where to find iron and where to get iron, and this is how I found the best way to do it. I did get this information off of the Steam forums. There's a mining guide there, kind of helped point me in this direction of doing this. There is another way of doing it, is by mining the chests that spawn in the corruption layer. If you have pro, you can just glide from, pick a direction. So you get down there, you pick a direction and just start going in that direction and just collecting all of the different chests along the way. And that way's fairly decent, but I still think that this is the most efficient way to get iron. So thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, leave a comment, subscribe if you like what you see. Hopefully be putting out some more videos, maybe some other videos along the lines of this one, just kind of showing people how I get materials and how I do different things, and kind of explaining some of the different machines and equipments and things that you can utilize in the game. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.